Hey y'all, welcome to week 7, I'm losing count, of this week's video and topic. Thank you so much for your comments and really the private messages that you sent last week. I really appreciate that. Somebody said these videos are like free therapy, and that's exactly right. That's the motivation behind us doing this, is because we wanted to get the messages and the tidbits and the advice that someone might get in a session, and we wanted to get it out to the masses, so more than one person at a time. And they're quick and they're short and they're sweet, but I mean, come on, if we can watch a 3-minute video on how to make a 7-layer cheesecake on Facebook, I mean, at least this is something that you can practice today in your life right away. I still haven't made any of the videos that I send to my inbox, but I surely would like to watch those videos. So yes, get your little free therapy on, and do me a favor, share these videos on your own page or through private message, because that is the whole point. And I know for a fact that we all have a handful at minimum of people in our Facebook group or personally that we can email that can use these little tidbits that I'm sharing with you. This week, this was a pre-planned topic, but it's just really interesting because I was struggling. This was a tough week. I mean, you ever have one of those weeks where it's just kicking your tush all up and down the driveway? My kids are heading to the pool with their dad. But I had that kind of week, and I was thinking about you and feeling like, wow, I kind of feel hypocritical, but it dawned on me yesterday, no, I'm not a hypocrite. I have to practice these tools constantly, just like you do. We all do. When it comes to making a change and changing who we are and changing how we see the world and how we're going to interact with the world and interact with ourselves, we have to practice these things regularly. And so often we get in this mindset of, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to drink 2 smoothies a day and eat my kale and spinach salad, and we're going to do it for a whole day and I'm going to be really successful. And then the next day we're like, what? Nothing's changed. I put in all that work for a whole day and nothing's changed. And we kind of take that same concept into changing ourselves, whether we struggle with an addiction or with stress or anger or being overwhelmed or kind of obsessed with control issues, whatever it is that we're trying to change. And we feel like if I practice this for today, or if I practice it one time, I should have it won, right? No. Nothing really in life, it really stinks, but nothing in life works that way. We have to practice it on a regular basis. So here's today's tool. And it's, you know, we feel like these things that we struggle with, this is how I described it for myself this week. I feel like stress and anxiety and worry have me by the ankles and just won't let go, and I feel stuck and I feel pulled down. Do you ever feel that way? Whatever your struggle is, yours could be depression or sadness or feeling stuck in a relationship and you just feel like it won't let go. And here's kind of the phrase that I coined, and I want you to write it down, maybe put it on your mirror. Gratitude is the path to freedom. We are meant to live free of these things and not to be bound by them and to be oppressed and pushed down. We are meant to be free. And when I say gratitude, I know I've talked about gratefulness and gratitude before. I can't. Okay. Is you have to practice it regularly. And that means we put it into practice. Let me tell you, I'm just going to be real honest with you. This week, I've had to practice gratitude multiple times a day, multiple days in a row, just to feel like I was cutting those chains off my ankles. And you may have to do the same thing. Sometimes it is just one good session of just doing the things that create and practice gratitude. But there are times where it's going to take a lot more. And so You have to put the practice of gratitude. It doesn't mean, I don't mean sit down, say your blessings and say, oh, I'm thankful for this. No, you have to put in some work to practice and to create an air and a spirit in us of gratitude and joy. Music is it's one of those gifts that we have here on earth that can instantly change. It gives us a reset. And please don't play Enya or anything melancholy. That's not going to do it. You need to put some music on that gives your heart some pep, who puts a little tap in your step. Play that music. Maybe it'll create you wanting to have a solo dance party. Great, go do that dance party. I've been known to have a little dance party in my car, by myself, in the closet, whatever it is. Maybe it's praise and worship music. Whatever music's going to give you a reset, do it. And then I want you to get pen and paper, and force yourself to write down no less than 10 things of very current, recent things that you are grateful for within the last 4 days, last 24 hours. Write them down, and it can be menial things that you are grateful for, not somebody else. You might be grateful for, a cold Coke in the refrigerator. Somebody actually remembered to restock the refrigerator, and boy, that thing, when you popped it open, it was nice and cold. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're grateful for, 30 minutes of sunshine because it's been raining cats and dogs for 400 days. Because that's really how it's been around here for us. Whatever it is, you put your pen and paper and write down the things that you are grateful for. And then allow that to take that spirit of joy and gratefulness, allow it to surround you. And if you have to do it again 3 hours later, then do it again 3 hours later. You have to create your path to freedom, and the way to do that is to use gratitude, which creates joy. So I'm wishing you this week a week of gratefulness and joy, and I'm going to be right there with you in it, and I will see you next time.